So now we're off to see Princess Nieve, who's quite adorable. What's the story with her so far then? How's her journey progressing?
She's a 2-year-old filly. She hasn't raced yet, so she's an unraced filly. She came from the Goffs Orby sale.
Yeah.
And she's a filly by the stallion in Australia. You're going to see her now. She's actually starting to thrive.
She looks amazing.
Yeah, filly who's taken time to develop, was quite weak earlier in the year, has always had a good action and a good attitude, a nice way of going. But you'll see her now, she's really starting to fill her frame, develop some proper strength.
She's got a nice shoulder.
Yeah. Oz, would you just give her a walk up and down on the grass for us? You'll just see her, she's got a lovely step to her. And as you see her walk away, she's very well developed through her hind quarter. She's got a very strong, what we call a hip and a thigh is very strong, very masculine for a filly.
She's like me, hip and thighs, Roger.
We like to see it in the horses, you know, a good strong back end.
And here, her shoulder's really muscly as well.
She is, yeah. She's really developing nicely now.
And so when she'll be raced in the autumn?
She'll be racing in the autumn. She'll be on schedule to race hopefully end of September, maybe beginning of October.
So really soon.
She's really starting to go the right way in her training. She has a lovely attitude, very relaxed in her work, and physically getting stronger all the time. So we're very pleased with her progress.
So hopefully...
Just give her a little bit of grass and she'll stand a bit kinder for us. There you go, darling.
Hello, Poppet. Hi. She says, more grass. More grass, please. I know. Oh, you could teach her really cool tricks. Good girl. Oh, look, she's learned.
I think
she's very clever.
Yeah, the key to her heart's going to be through food, I think, Oz, isn't she? But she, as I said earlier, she's developing really well. You know, for a filly, she's very masculine, she's very strong.
Yeah.
She's got great substance. And she's certainly one we're looking forward to getting on the track.
Yeah. She's fun.
Yeah.
She looks older than 2, doesn't she?
She does. Well, it's very interesting how they change, and if you'd have come to see her maybe 3 months ago, you wouldn't have said that, but the last 6 to 8 weeks has been very good to her in terms of her development.
Yeah.
She's not a tall filly. She's always been a touch short, particularly through her front end. And because they're young horses, you know, these 2-year-olds, they're still developing, they're still growing, their bodies are changing. They're not dissimilar to a teenager.
Yeah.
You know, they grow at different times. And she's all of a sudden shot up in front, so
she's had her growth spurt.
Yeah, her wither is now connected to her quarter.
Yeah.
Whereas earlier in the year she was very back to front.
Yeah.
She was what we call downhill. Her back end was up here and her wither was still down here, and she hadn't caught up. Whereas now she's starting to level off.
Yeah, you can see.
And in doing so, she's getting much stronger.
She's beautiful as well, isn't she? A real eye-catching horse.